I guess first of all, just you guys got some open spots in offense. You compete for the quarterback spot after playing defense mostly. How's that going as far as getting so many new faces worked in on offense?
It's great. I mean, we're going to have to work with whatever we have. I mean, we're going to find ways to win.
As far as the quarterback spot, what do you bring to that position?
I could bring athletic ability. I could open up a lot of spaces on there.
The coach said y'all run few plays, but y'all run a lot of formations. What's it like as far as getting acquainted to the new formations, and what's the toughest part about this offense?
This offense ain't really that tough. I mean, it's just the same play, but just different. Just learning different precision on the formations. Really, that's it.
Coach said he's for the first day of practice, he's seeing some trouble with that from some guys. I guess it's the first day and stuff. Is it tough to get all the formations in their head, and what do you think is difficult about learning that?
For the new kids, I mean, it's gonna be tough for them because it's a lot of things. And once you've been in the program for so long, you're gonna get used to it, and it's just gonna pop up in your head.
As quarterback, when you're reading those formations, what are some of the things you emphasize for yourself or you try to focus on?
I try to focus on doing the things right because it's my first time playing quarterback, and I don't know, I'm kind of nervous.
Yeah. What's been the biggest adjustment for you as a quarterback? After being on defense, you obviously are someone who knows how to read coverages and you know how to read offenses. What's been the biggest transition on the other end and learning how to play quarterback?
Well, I also play receiver, so it's really made it so much easier for me to be able to read and stuff. And I know what the kids are going to run, so yeah.
Awesome, man. Appreciate it. Thanks a lot.
Way to put it on.
So you guys return one starter, and you're one of these guys coming in and filling in big shoes. Y'all lost 3,700 rushing yards, but I guess what's the biggest difference offensively, and what are y'all trying to do?
Well, the biggest difference is that kind of like the environment. You know, those guys were experienced. Most of them, they were starters the years before that, the junior years. I mean, we had some people that played some games, but I mean, I guess just the environment. They will really help us, get up for the games and everything. Everything in practice too. So I guess that's the biggest difference.
You were looked at as coming in and being one of the key guys on offense, now filling in that running back spot. What did you do specifically to work on to be ready to be that lead guy?
Well, I'm not too talking anything about the other players, but Lupe wasn't in bad shape. Although he's a really good player, he's a really good athlete and everything, but he wasn't really bad shape. So I guess I worked on that the hardest, being in shape, being able to run plays, and not have to bend over or get taken out of a game in a key play or something.
So Coach was saying the offense, y'all don't run a lot of plays, but there's a lot of formations. And with so many new faces on offense, how's it been trying to get everyone on the same page offensively for the first day?
Oh, it's hard, Yeah, it's kind of like a classroom, It's all going to be kids behind, all that stuff. But, I mean, we'll get there, Every year it's always the same thing, You got to teach kids new information, new positions, everything.
What's the biggest thing offensively when you're trying to learn this? You were in that spot once where you were trying to learn this stuff. What's the biggest thing to learn about the offense?
Well, the biggest thing is that it's like, to be honest, it's the same plays over and over, but it's different spot. You got to know where you're lining up. You got to pay attention to the person in front of you, the person behind you. You just got to see what they're doing. You just kind of like copycat, and learn it and keep it with you.
Ciro is in his first year playing quarterback, and he's with that spot right now. What have you seen from him as far as him trying to learn that position?
Well, he's got a really positive attitude. I like that about him. Everybody loves him. I mean, he's a really good guy. He's good. He's good at making decisions on and off the field, so I guess that influences all of us. But I mean, he's played it before, but it's bigger now because it's more plays, more formations. So it's a lot. It's taking a lot from him.
How is he different as far as Rivas, as far as style?
Well, Ciro, I don't know how to say this, but I mean, Darren was more like, kind of like Cal-like maybe, but Ciro's a little more serious, more business-like.